The world is ready to hear us. There is pain and sadness and ugliness outside these walls like most of us can't imagine. I remember growing up, and I spoke of him, my father, at the last campout I spoke at out in California. I remember growing up in this house that everyone thought was such a happy house because we all smiled so much all the time. We all showed such happy faces. And then the door would close. And details are so unimportant. Just know that when that door closed, ugly things happened. And that's happening at such greater degrees outside these walls. And we wonder, who will hear the word? Who is prepared to hear the word? They're everywhere. But for some reason, I don't know why, we want to decide who will and who won't. And we give some a chance, and others we withhold our testimonies from them. Decided long before we even talk to them whether they will or they won't. Maybe based on the way they look. They don't look and smell and taste just like me, so they probably won't accept it. I was at a baseball game. Kylie is just finishing up, thank goodness, just finishing up baseball season. It seems to last forever, all these different sports seasons that he gets into. But he just finished up baseball season. And we went to, he had 4 different games. We went to his games. And the first one, this young man threw, was doing so well. After about 3 innings, I thought to myself, put Dylan in the game. And he threw another inning. He threw another inning. And I kept saying, in my mind, put Dylan in the game. Finally, he put another pitcher in. We ended up losing that game. Next game, I thought, I hope he'll put Dylan in. He'll start with Dylan. He started another guy. And I thought to myself, that's okay. Put Dylan in about the 3rd inning, 4th inning. 4th inning, 5th inning, 6th inning. We never saw Dylan. Next game. Same thing. 4th game. And what was it about Dylan? He was no better. I want you to understand it. No better. Probably even a little worse than the other pitchers. Why did I want Dylan in? Because Dylan was left-handed. He was different. I wonder if we're a church of right-handed people. Because the left-handed people are different. I would just remind you that everyone doesn't look like us. We, who are the right people, we don't know how people will process our testimony. Don't determine that before they even have a chance to hear it. Tell everybody. I remember I once told this story, and I'll sit down. But it's about, and I apologize to my daughter, to my wife, and to Chuck and his family, and those who have heard this story over and over and over, but it's my best analogy. For a whole year, I waited for one gift at Christmas. Those who are my age or older will understand the importance and the beauty of this gift. Because when you're 11 years old, there's nothing sweeter than what I was asking for. Silver, banana seeds, high handlebars, and a bell. Let me tell you, for an 11-year-old little boy, life does not get sweeter than a Stingray bike that rings when you ride it. And I waited 11 months hoping and praying, because this was an important prayer to an 11-year-old, that I'd get that Stingray bike. Waiting. To get to Christmas, it took so long in the month of December. Finally, it was Christmas Day. Normally I would run down the stairs. It was one step at a time, scared to look around the corner, wondering, is that stingray bite by the Christmas tree? Looked around the corner. I thought I saw something, ran down the stairs, and there it was. My dream came true. Silver, banana seat, high handlebars, best of all, the bell. I jumped on that bike, and I tore out my front door. I don't know what else I got that Christmas. I can't even remember. I know I didn't open it right away. Got on that bike, and I went up and down the streets. Ring, ring, telling everybody. I went down Francis Street, Steve Ford, ring, ring, up and down that street, down Francis the other side, Kevin Wheat, ring, ring. I wanted everyone to know I had my silver stingray bike. Brothers and sisters, are you ringing your bell? You have a gift that's so much better. Did I care if anyone would reject my bike? I could care less. I didn't care if you liked my bike or not. I knew I did. Today, we want to take the church and we're not sure if someone's going to reject us. We're not sure if they're going to accept us. We're not sure how they're going to process the information. And here's the information. You can have your soul saved, your life changed, and promises like you'd never believed. Who's going to turn that down? And if they do, knock the dust off your feet, is what Jesus Christ says, and go to the next house. My prayer is that you'll have new courage. My prayer is that you'll seek out not just the right-handed people, but the left-handed as well. And let them know that we have the Church of Jesus Christ, and it's for everybody.
You can connect with the GMBA on YouTube, all major podcast platforms, and Instagram. There are links in the description. Make sure to like and subscribe, leave a comment, and share this with someone you know. Thank you.